This is the Iron Trader, and it is Hump Day, which means it is Crude Day. Now, yesterday, API, wow. Crude had a nice draw of 2.4 million. Gasoline had a draw of 2.5 million. Distillates had a build of 1.1 million, and Cushing had a nice draw of 1.9 million. So, looks like crude is on its way up here today. Now, remember, the EIA report will be out today at 10:30. We'll see if it confirms. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Let's see what we got here. Okay, nicely. Now, we had this candle here, which wasn't really a bottoming tail. We were looking for something on this order, right there, something like that, and something like that. However, this did put a bottom in, and what the key was to this was, let me see if I can pick that up for you a little bit. Okay, see, the key to what was this was we put in a higher low and a higher high. You see that nice square box? That was awesome. That was how you had to get right on into the trade. Okay, now when you see this 8 SMA here, that's I always say it's like a brick wall. It's a lot stronger than it looks. That was your selling opportunity. Okay, now once we went above that 8 SMA here and we got it above this top of this candle here, 76.25, that tells you got to get back into the trade. And she blasted right over that 21 day. And look at how nice now you're right above that 21 day. Now, yesterday we had a bottoming tail, but you notice that it held that key 21 day and it held this 200 day. Okay, that's what we were looking for here to take this up higher. Now, the resistance I was pointing out was right here. Okay, this was 78.57. Right now, the price is sitting at 78.84. So right now, as of right now, we are above that key resistant level here. If we can get that 8-day to turn right back up. But now what we're doing is we're running into a lot of resistance here. Okay, so this is what you got to be careful of. Okay, so you got basically 79.40 or your 21 day here on your weekly chart. We have 79.64, and then you have your 100-day sitting at 79.80. Okay, but first, what we're going to do is we're going to run right into here, 79.40, which lines up very nicely here with your 21-day, and then we have that 79.75. So everything this area right here is going to be very strong resistance. Now, again, if you can get above all that here, then what we're doing is we're looking for this 50 simple moving average at 80.47, and then we have that price channel at 80.62. Okay, but this is looking very bullish. We'll see what that EIA report comes out. But look at your RSI here now. See 53, got plenty of room to run. Your green crossed up over your red. See that? Well, as soon as you do that, that's your buy signal to take this bad boy higher. That shows positive momentum there to the upside. So right now I'm long. I've been long, and what I did is when we had this candle here, I went long, and then I sold it into that 8 simple moving average. Okay, that was a very easy trade. And once we broke above that 8 SMA and went above the top of that candle, that tells you got to get long and stay long. Now, yesterday was a really lot of good trading action because I just had to kind of figure that at this time of the year is going to hold that 21 day. And now look what we did. We put in a higher high here and a higher low here so far. So what we're worried about here today, not worried, but this is what we're looking at today, I should say, is 78.57. We really want to hold that there on a closing basis. If we can, we'll go right into that 79.40, and then we can go right into that 79.75, and we can deal with all this resistant levels right here, okay, because that's right there where we're going to be going from roughly that 79 level all the way to that 79.80 level. Then we can get above, then we have that nice 50-day and that price channel. Now, again, if we can get above this price channel, which is basically just the top of this candle, then we have some really nice targets up here. Look at here. We got 81.57. We'll look to the bottom of this candle. Okay, you have 82.40, and then we'll look right there. You have 83.30. You have 83.91, and then we have 84.46. That's what you're looking for. Because see this price channel, you just bring that bad boy right across, and that's what you're looking for. Then we have the next price channel. You're looking right there. You're looking at 85.64, and then we'll bring this channel right across. And then what we have there is you have that 86.18, and then we have your big retest up here, which is your 87.67. Okay, but again, we have to get through all this resistance level and break above that price channel. Then we can go all the way on up here. Now, on the downside, what you want to watch is yesterday's high. Okay, so you're looking at that 78.36, and then we're looking at the previous day at 78.29. But the key key is going to be right here, this 21 SMA at 77.51. That's going to be very, very critical. Okay, and then right below that, we have right here, you have that 76.15, and then we have that 75.94. But the 21-day and the 200-day are critical on a closing basis here for today. Now you can see this 8-day, see how it came on down? Now it's rolling right back up here. Awesome. If we can get that to roll up here, this is what you're going to have here. When that price gets above, look how it just rallies right on up. When that price gets below, see, then you fight it the whole way. So if we get that 8-day to curl up here, we can send this bad boy here all the way up to that retest there at 87.67 very, very easily. Okay, so right now I am long crude, been long crude here since this day right here. And yesterday I scalped it. Now again, I am a long trader and I'm a short trader, okay? But right in this time of seasonality here, I want to take the long, okay? But then what I do is I sell a position in also in here. So what I am doing is I am long and I'm also scalping it, okay? So I do like two different trades. One, I stay long because I think we can blast through this and go to that price channel. But then I do for daily trades, I'll do like 5,000 shares of UCO for daily trades, okay? Just for cash flow, okay? So I do like two trades in one on the old crude ski. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas, your daily chart. Okay, so we've had this really, really good run all the way up here. Okay, so what we had here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good days here of higher lows and higher highs. That's always very, very bullish, just like the scenario that we have here. As long as you're holding that 8 SMA here, that is the key. Okay, now, well, so far we have is an inside day, which means your high and your low are the inside of the previous day. So here's what we want to watch on the upside. You want to watch yesterday's high. Okay, that's going to be very key. That's sitting at 3.156. Okay, that's what it is. So what we're looking for here next then is we're looking at the top of this candle here is 3.189. Excuse me, let's call that 3.19. Right above that, we have 3.23. And then we get above these two candles here, then we're going to be looking for that 3.37 and 3.39. So what you're looking for resistant-wise is all sitting right here. But the key is going to be getting above yesterday's high at that 3.159. Now, downside, you see you were sitting here right now, real-time natural gas is sitting at 3.048, okay? So what we're looking at here is we're going to be looking at yesterday's low. Okay, so you're looking at that 2.96 level, which lines up very, very nice. It really needs to hold that level. If that's lost, we'll come right over here to this 2.92 level. That's going to be very, very key. And then what we'll do is we'll come right to this 8 simple moving average at 2.88, and then we can just follow the candles here, okay? So you got 2.85, you have 2.79, you have 2.75, and then we have your 21-day sitting at 2.70. So very, very lot of nice, really key support levels here. Now, your 8-day, your 21-day, your 50-day, bottom left, upper right, this is exactly what you want to see. So as long as these candles hold this 8 simple moving average, that there is a long trade then. Once you start losing that 8-day, then you can say, okay, I can take a short ski or whatever to the next level, and then down to the next level, and then down to the next level. But right now, this is looking very bullish. All we have is an inside day, but it's early yet. It's like 7:15 in the morning here, okay? So what you want to watch is the top of yesterday's candle, that 3.159, and you want to watch that bottom at a 2.96 level here, okay? That is going to be very, very critical. Obviously, if that's lost here, then you want to come to that 2.94, and then you want to watch that 8 simple moving average here, okay? Now, again, natural gas for me is a trading, okay? So I use UNG, and this is, I use the ETF. So these are trading vehicles. They're not really what you call buy and hold. Now, again, when I say trading, you can do day trade. You can swing trade these here, just like what we had here, all the way for a couple of weeks if you want. That's not an issue. Just that you don't want to hold a, like say UNG here for 10 years or something on that kind of order. That's just not what you want to do. Okay, so you want to trade this thing. Now, also what you want to do is you want to use stop losses. Okay, that limits your risk. Okay, so like just for an example, if you got a $50 stock, you put a stop in there at $49.50, you lose the 50, and boom, you're done. Okay, if it goes up, you raise your stop up, but put a trailing stop. On natural gas, you have to use a loose stop You can't have it tight. Natural gas is too volatile to have that loose stop. Now remember, if you get stopped out, that doesn't mean that you can't get back into the trade. Okay, you can get back into the trade when you see that, hey, oh, I got stopped out here, but now all of a sudden it's running up. Then get back into the trade and then put on another trade. You can, my rule of thing is 3 times. Okay, so if you trade 3 times the same thing, like say natural gas, you get stopped 3 times. You get stopped out 3 times. Well, boom, you're done for the day in natural gas. Okay, but that doesn't mean you can get in there at least 3 times and take the trade and take when you see this bullish run of higher highs and higher lows. Boom, that's what you got. Okay, on this site, what I do is I provide you the support and resistant levels. Okay, trading is on your end. You have to know how to trade before you even come here. Okay, I'm not teaching you how to trade. I'm teaching you the support and resistance levels here, okay? And if you follow the support and resistance levels, you have to understand that you have to use stop losses, okay? That's the key. If you get stopped off, you lose a little bit, but then you can also get right back into the trade again, okay? I have a rule there. I do 3 times, and then boom, I'm done with that trade then for the day, and we move on to something else, okay? But just watch the charts. This is your roadmap, okay? This is your roadmap. I don't tell anybody what to buy. I don't tell anybody when to sell. I'm just telling you, if you break up this high, this 3.15 level, your next level that you're going to is going to be right there. If you get above that, your next level is going to be there. If you get above that, your next level is going to be there. You have to trade accordingly. Okay, if we lose this 2.96, then there's your next level. If you lose that, your 8-day is your next level. Trade accordingly. Now, don't just use one thing. Use your RSI, your MACD. Now, your RSI here went to that 70 level. Now it looks like it's pulling back your level a little bit, but we got to see. That doesn't mean it can't go right back up again here, but we have to see. But right now, what we're looking at here on this is a negative divergence. See, we had a high here, okay, and then we had an even higher high, but now we had a lower there. So you have a negative divergence. So keep that in mind. Your green is still above your red. Okay, that's very, very evident here. So that shows that you have bullish momentum. But take everything into consideration here. Use stop losses. They are very, very important, but doesn't mean you can't get right back into the trade here. Okay, if you see, hey, boom, I got stopped out, but boy, now it's starting to run up again. Use a 1 minute and a 5-minute chart. That always helps you very, very good as far as the trading goes, okay? If you want to slow the trade down, use a 15-minute, a 30-minute, hourly, and a 4-hour chart, okay? But, okay, trade to your capabilities, okay? Use only, risk what you can afford to lose, okay? Very, very simple, okay? Just keep your trade simple, your chart simple, and you will make money. Okay, that's what I got for you. Now, I'm going to be back here for midday trading. We're going to go into natural gas, and we'll see what crude oil is doing. We always throw something in the mix. Now, for crude oil, what we're going to do is I got a request there to put on a 1 minute and a 5-minute chart there on the crude oil, and that's what we'll do at midday trading. Right now, there's really not enough action for it, so we'll do that at midday trading. Okay, thanks for watching.